Serenity now. Serenity now. Burn this motherfucker. Here. There, now we have a direct shot of it happening to him. Yes. You're welcome, SpeedGaming. They're probably looking.
What's going on, everybody? We're back for another Luigi's Mansion tournament match. This is losers round 4, I think. I should have done my homework beforehand. Yep, this is losers round 4. We got Airshock versus Radio. Radio has a PB of 57.48, which he got a month ago, and Airshock has a 58.56 as of 3 years ago. So, I mean, pretty significant difference, especially since Airshock hasn't PB'd in 3 years, but we've seen our fair share of upsets in this year's tournament, so I wouldn't count Airshock out. Looks like they're off. Radio is dropping some frames.
Yeah, they're both off. Ooh.
All right, here we go. Guessing they're gonna do the thing where they pause Radio's timer so Airshock can catch up. Then we got some sync. This should be a good one. I'm excited. Excited to see what happens. Now I haven't really seen Airshock play lately, so I'm not sure how rusty he is. But Radio, I know he's been staying up to date.
They have pretty close PBs.
Yeah,
so, I mean, it's like
they do.
I also don't know how much Airshock has been playing recently, but
I don't know. I think he's just been doing his tournament matches, to my knowledge. But his PB's 3 years old, so I mean, hey, we'll see what happens. Looks like Airshock has a slight lead over Radio out of Parlor. So in this room, they're just catching singles, then they're going to set up for a couple doubles. They're just going to move and manipulate to the best possible position to get these guys as fast as possible. Very nice. Radio does a pretty fast setup there. Airshock, missing the double. Avoids getting punched, thankfully. That would have not been good had that happened. Ooh, Radio. You hate to see it. Alright, well, I was about to say, Radio has a pretty decent lead out of Wardrobe, but, then that happened, so they're about even again.
It's about, yeah.
I think there's not even a 2-second difference. I expect it to stay like this at least till they get to Ballroom. And that's where the fun starts.
Oh. Oh my gosh, I thought he was gonna despawn him.
Hey, you can tell Airshock hasn't played in a while, because he still does bottom left Neville. That hasn't been the meta for like 2 years. But you know what? It's good to see some old classic strats in the run. Alright, so now they're coming up to our first area boss here, Chauncey. Interestingly enough, Chauncey's actually the only ghost in this game that we cannot one-cycle, so they're gonna be two-cycling him.
That's the part where we get to slam a ball into his face for the first time, and then we'll do that 2 more times.
I love slamming balls into babies' faces. What can I say?
It's a lot of fun. Don't try this at home, kids.
Please don't. So yeah, like I said, they can't one-cycle him, so they're going to be two-cycling him. They're going to try to leave him above 50 HP, because if he dips below 50, then he'll throw an extra cycle of rocking horses at you, which loses about 3 seconds. So ideally, you just want to leave him anywhere from like 50 to 60. But some higher level runners will tend to leave him above 70 just because he's in like the perfect spot when you do that. So they're going to move from each side of the arena to get these rocking horses to attack as fast as possible. Then they're going to set up a ball catch here. Using Airshock stream as reference because Radio is lagging a little bit. So they're intentionally getting hit by this rocking horse, and that's to store their invincibility frame so they can catch this ball, because if you didn't get hit, then that ball would cause Luigi to take damage and you wouldn't catch it, so there you go. And it looks like they both got sub 6 Chauncey suck-ups, so very nice from both runners. I think this is the part where we ask for donations.
Oh, do we even get a donation?
Yeah, we have $10,000 from Jared's Giants. It says HD Lax is my best friend. Thank you, Jared.
Thank you, Jared.
Appreciate that one, man.
Jared's always out there looking after you. So
It's
appreciative.
true. What can I say? He's a good friend. You know, I'm honestly just considering switching to Airshock's audio. I know he's behind Radio, but
I think Radio's stream just kind of died. It's not playing anymore.
I'm not liking the silence. I'm switching.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so Airshock's off to Area 2, whereas Radio will be sitting in the Portrificationizer cutscene. Alright, what do you think? Do either of them get early release?
I don't want to jinx it. I want them to. I
want them to also.
I think they'll both not get it. That's what I think.
That's fair. It would suck to see one person get it and then the other one not.
Right.
At least then you got some balance, regardless of if they both get it or both miss it.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see if Radio gets it or not.
I hope so too, but who knows? We'll see if Airshock gets it. Doing the scare skip, it's pretty high tech. Alright. Looks like he didn't attempt Jesus skip, so that sucks.
What is that?
So, if you group all 6 Shy Guys up together and get a 6-piece, Jesus will come down from the heavens and nuke your Wii. It's true. Kills the run, but it's pretty cool.
I'll have to try on my next run. That sounds
Heard that
actually
one from my
interesting.
friend Jared's Giants.
Jared's always finding these cool new strats.
It's true.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
He also found a poster skip coming up here. So yeah, shout out to Jared Giant and Sakurai for finding these. Very cool. Airshock gets it.
Did poster skip for the first time today.
Did you?
Crazy. I did. All
I'm
thanks
proud
to
of you.
Jared. All thanks to Jared.
You can't forget Sakurai.
Oh! Radio's back.
Radio is back. I take it he got early release, because he's ahead of Airshock, who also got it.
Yep.
So there you go.
The surprise of the century. Radio is ahead, even though it didn't look like he was playing for like 2 minutes. Pretty cool.
Alright, so now, this is where the fun part begins. They now have to go catch 40 boos. And each spot that the boo hides in is random. That's what makes this game so great. RNG.
Yeah, a lot of the runners who run this game really love the RNG aspect of the game.
Oh, I know I do. It's
Oh,
like
I know.
Radio's got a lump under the table, but he's gonna set up tech skip anyways, or at least try to. Whereas Airshock does not.
Oh, and he gets it. Oh, hopefully. I don't want to jinx it. Yeah, he's good.
Airshock got jebaited. Setting up bottom tech skip. This is what we used to do a couple years ago, but top tech skip was found to be faster by a significant amount, so that's the way most people do it now. But still, pretty cool to see. Especially since Airshock hasn't played in such a long time, he probably doesn't know all the updated strats. Doesn't look like Radio has anything right side, so I think Boo and Decoy are both left side or painting. I didn't see what Airshot got. Oh. Alright, I misread his radar.
Ah, and imagine not knowing how to read.
I can't read or read the radar.
Oh. That's not good.
Yeah.
I want to see what they do. Do they vacuum the toilet? Or do they pump the toilet?
That is the $1,000,000 question. Alright, well, it looks like he vacuums. Airshock will probably knock. Nope.
Ooh.
Alright. How do you like that?
You know, I vacuum the toilet.
I don't.
I know. It's just faster though, and you don't want to talk to Toad, you know, on accident.
But if you're good enough, that won't happen anyways.
No comment. I've talked to Toad so many times. It's not fun.
So you switched to vacuuming, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I see. So anyways, you can only see these ghosts in the mirror behind you, so... Yeah, pretty interesting. There's only one other scenario like this. It's later in Area 3. But fortunately, we've played this game so many times, we know where all the ghosts spawn, so it's no big deal to these runners. That was a pretty wide double. I'm actually shocked he got that. Alright, they both got fire warp.
Everyone is good and happy. Awesome.
Good stuff. So, the reason we save and quit on the medallion while catching the boo rather than just grabbing it is because EGAD gives Luigi a very lengthy amount of text. So, ultimately it's faster to just skip that text. And you also reset the butler's cycle, who is down the hall. So you'll always get a consistent cycle. So he'll always just be right here at the beginning of the hallway.
Throughout this game, you're going to be seeing us pick up, like, Mario's items. And that'll be used later on in the game. For some reason, we have to collect all of them to figure out where Mario is. The big mystery.
It's a big mystery, even though you find out before you take the items to the fortune teller. It's interesting. Did you know that Mario was in a painting? I did, actually. Alright, both of these runners are also playing on the JP version of the game. I forgot to mention this earlier, but it's faster, and you also do the only JP exclusive tech skip, which is in this room. You do it with the mouse hole. Alright, looks like Radio's not dropping any frames, so I guess I can switch back to his audio.
Airshock getting
Ooh.
punted.
That's unfortunate.
Oh my. He dodges him though, which is... Ugh.
That recovery was about as good as it could be.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh.
Alright, just as I switched the audio. we're back to it. Airshock attempting laundry boot tech skip, unfortunately missing it. So Melody here can play one of two songs. She can play the underwater theme from the original Super Mario Brothers, or she can play one of the Super Mario Brothers 3 theme songs. Radio got the underwater option, which is always the first option, and the Super Mario Brothers 3 is always the third option, so that one being a little slower just because there's an extra text box and you actually have to scroll down, whereas with water you can just keep mashing and not have to touch your control stick. Alright, Radio's getting the second element of the run. It's getting water. So you'll see here that with this EGAD dialogue, we skipped all this when we saved and quit on fire. I was gonna see how big of a gap there is between these two. I was paying attention to when Radio left Melody, but I did not look when Airshock left, so I have no clue.
I don't have to keep track of that, because I don't have any idea either.
I guess we'll just see when they grab Bogmire's key. It's just over a minute out. Ooh,
Oh
my
my
god.
Christ. You do not want to lose that boo.
That was scary stuff right there. Yeah, that'd be pretty bad losing that boo because you don't come back here at any point during the run, so Airshock would have to go chase that boo down.
I want to say they're about 45 seconds apart.
Okay. Yeah, that looks about right. Alright, let's see how their Bogmires go. Bogmire can be one-cycled, but it's one of the harder one-cycles in the run, I'd say. Oh, man. Yeah, he was getting dragged there. The whole thing behind the Bogmire one-cycle is you want to maintain control, and Radio was getting dragged a lot there, so unfortunately he broke off. And looks like a 21:49 suck up for Radio. It's an opportunity for Airshock to catch up if he can pull this out. Oh yeah, he's got this.
That was really nice.
Yeah, that was clean. I think there's like a 31, 32-second difference right now. So Airshock, he closed the gap there a little bit.
Do we have any more donations, HD?
Yeah, we have $1 from Pablo Bleep, who just says, "I did it."
Oh,
Wonder what he
thanks, Pablo.
means. Alright, so now they're headed to Area 3, arguably the most RNG-heavy area. This is where you get a majority of the booze. We're also going to be doing a lot of backtracking as well to catch some booze that we weren't able to get at the start of the run.
Radio looks like he's losing frames again.
He's losing, dude. Can't believe it. So we have a still picture here of Luigi being eaten by a lion. And there he
He
is.
looks so funny. I can count the pixels. Crazy? Somehow
Alright, well,
Luigi just falls down a well and doesn't break either of his legs.
I guess he's a strong runner. He's very fast.
Superhero Luigi.
He is the more fit brother after all.
Is he though?
I'd say so. He can jump higher. He can run faster.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, look at him. Working out on his treadmill.
Yeah, see? No problem.
Get yourself a Chad like Luigi.
Chad Luigi. Looks like Radio's gonna set up tech skip here. I was wondering if he was gonna do that. And now they're getting the last element, ice. Airshock punching Biff for the meme. You'll love to see it. I respect that. Alright, since this boo's stuck behind the chest, tech skip's gonna be a little bit harder to set up, but he gets it.
Nice.
Yeah, that left cabinet there where the boo spawned for Radio is hands down the worst spot in that room. Just because the boo can get stuck on the chest and it makes setting up tech skip a lot harder, but fortunately he got it. Airshock opting out of tech skip.
Abusing Biff. More like abusing Petunia. Let the woman shower. Jesus. People are so mean to her. We just like to bully everyone, I guess, because now we're throwing yarn balls at an old lady.
Yarn brawls. Yep. Poor granny. She just wanted to knit in peace. Airshock having a little trouble with this last yarn ball, but he gets it. If you miss with one of those yarn balls and you hit it in basically anywhere that's not directly at Nana, she'll disappear and you'll have to leave the room and go back in. Airshock in an interesting predicament here. He's locked onto the pearls. And from what I understand, this boo has cackled a lot already. But
He still gets it.
he gets it. Radio going for the triple, very nice.
Now, this room can be very hard to read just because of how many things are in it.
Yeah, all the candlesticks can have a boo or a decoy in it, as well as the cabinets, but fortunately for Radio, the boo and the decoy were both in the cabinets, so wasn't too bad. Airshock going for an interesting triple setup there. Burnless, so that saves some time over Radio.
Now we're throwing balls of cheese at the moon. And it explodes.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, you didn't know?
Nope.
Come on, HD. You're like a veteran of this game. You should know that those are balls of cheese coming from the sky.
Yes, and they have faces on them. Balls of cheese with faces. Never knew.
Wait, you don't have cheese with faces on it?
I can't
That's
say I've
how-
ever heard of that.
That's how I buy my cheese, so...
Airshock. Oh, he
This
went
is-
for it. You gotta give him some respect for that.
Did he go for the 360?
He did.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, it's...
He was nowhere close, but hey, you love to see it.
I don't know, Airshock's winning in swag points right now. Punched Biff. 360 moonshot. Like, come on. Mad respect.
Alright, so this room is very similar to Mirror Room. You actually can't see the ghosts in the foreground, but you can see their shadows in the projector. Radio's gonna set up a double and then a triple here. Very nice. And I take it they're both gonna be going for the save and quit here. Radio setting it up. Ooh.
He's... I was gonna say, that boo's juking him.
Yeah. Thankfully, that's one of the more generous boos in the game. He doesn't leave quite as quickly as others. If that were Twins Boo or Clairvoya Boo, he would have been gone the moment he dropped his lock on him.
Pablo is happy. Pablo donated for it. Thank you, Pablo. Thank you.
He did
We
donate
appreciate the
for it.
dollar.
Wait, what's going on here? Alright. Just walked into parlor and walked back out. Was wondering what he was doing.
Oh my.
Pablo is gonna sleep good tonight. They both
Oh yes.
did projection save warp. Doesn't look like Airshock's gonna go for fire.
Interesting.
So he's actually losing more time than that save warp saved. Because he's missing out on flashlight and vacuum skips. Radio almost getting dive bombed there. Good RNG.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. The pearls in this room, I feel like, are just so, like... They're just too much.
It's a pretty condensed room, so the pearls take up most of the room, especially because Luigi can auto-lock on stuff that's nowhere near... just nowhere in his vicinity. It's ridiculous. So, yeah. The pearls and the boo in that room can equal a bad time.
Looks like he's gonna go for tech skip.
Yep, this is one tech skip. Pretty much everybody does, because it's free. Regardless of if the boo's in the bed, you can still attempt tech skip. Whereas in Parlor, you cannot. Ooh, mushroom.
My. I don't know if
I
can
think
do
he's
that.
good.
Yeah, no, he's good.
Yeah.
That was scary. I thought the mushroom was just gonna sit there. That was not gonna be good. So I hope you all can read Japanese very, very fast. Because, yeah, we're just gonna be doing like a minute and a half of mashing.
Yep. They're in the first stages of developing carpal tunnel syndrome. This segment hurts a lot.
Please donate.
Yeah, after about a minute 30 of mashing, your arms are pretty tired. I know there are at least a couple runners who have developed carpal tunnel just from playing this game.
Carpool tunnel?
Yep.
She has like no pull because for some reason she wants to be sucked up into the vacuum.
Yeah, with most ghosts, you just tap in the opposite direction that they're pulling Luigi in, but with her, you just kind of spin the control stick to suck her up optimally, at least, because there's just no pull whatsoever. You know, I feel Radio's pain with these frame drops. It's not a good time.
It's almost like I've seen it before somewhere. I just can't put my finger on it.
Oh, well, let me know if you figure it out.
Will do, buddy. Oh! There's this runner by the name of HD Lax 1, I think. He was playing us a slideshow a couple of times during his tourney matches.
What a loser, right?
You know, it's not his fault. That's okay.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault.
he doesn't get the double.
Unfortunate.
Oh,
Sounds like
I
he
hear-
slipped on a banana peel too.
I don't see
Sounds
anything,
like.
but I hear a lot.
Sounds like he
Oh,
spawned a
fuck.
mushroom. What will happen next? Listen in to find out.
A lot of audible cues.
Ooh. Airshock
He-
taking a slip there.
Got the double though.
Alright, it's time for your favorite boss, Bulas's.
My favorite.
Got the one cycle champ right here.
Oh, stop. I still struggle with Bulas's, but... Well, how many boos do we catch? Like 15?
15.
Just right here?
Radio getting a pretty good ice spawn. Let's see how he does with a shot.
It was pretty...
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that was high.
Really high.
Can he recover?
Oh, man. Nope.
Oh,
He would have sniped him, too.
yeah.
If he were just a little bit sooner, he would have definitely gotten that snipe. This is Airshock's chance to save some time.
There you go.
And he gets a 40-08 suck up.
Airshock getting the one cycle.
And a
Yeah,
40-30.
he saved a lot of time.
So, 22-second difference at the moment. Yeah. Alright, well this race just got a lot closer.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm telling you, it's the Bulas's.
Bulas's, he'll do it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm pretty sure Radio goes for Breaker Boo. I don't think Airshock does. But I'm pretty sure we will see at least one Breaker Boo attempt.
Yeah, I hope we get to see one of each. That'd be cool.
Since I don't think Airshock goes for it, if Radio misses it, that is his opportunity to catch up. There's also a lot of walking back and forth between the basement and the attic in Area 4 because that's where this area takes place mostly, so just do that a few times. Fortunately, you have enough time to mentally prepare yourself.
Luigi getting him the miles.
It's a lot of steps.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how their Grimleys go. We really haven't seen a bad Grimley in this year's tournament, to my knowledge.
Thankfully.
Thankfully. But a couple years ago, I think GC got like a 30-second Grimley, and that's like the worst it's been.
Can you imagine, like, Airshock wins due to Radio having, like, a poor Grimly?
I wouldn't mind seeing Airshock win, but I would hate to know it was because of Grimly
Right.
specifically. No Instagram, but hey, that's pretty fast. It was only like a second.
It's not bad at all.
We'll see if Airshock tops it with an Instagram.
Oh,
And he does
and
get
he does.
Instagram. Let's go.
Commentator's blessing. First one ever.
Yeah, those are a once in a blue moon thing.
Oh, yeah.
Radio opting out of Breaker Boo. I thought he went for it. If he does, I take it he just doesn't want to risk losing the race.
Right.
Because they are pretty close. Very nice double from Airshock. Saw him practicing that before they started racing.
Yeah, they both got it. It's pretty good.
Oh, Airshock getting the worst spot in the room. That left barrel is not fun. And
Oh.
Airshock losing the boo. Yikes.
It's not the worst. He could come back into that room. We're gonna go down there anyways again later on.
Yeah, the only bad thing is Airshock probably won't save warp at an armory now.
You know if Radio goes for doubles on soldiers?
I would assume that he does. Not sure if Airshock does. Yeah, he's setting it up here.
Oh.
Ooh, that's fine.
Bonk. You know, just gonna
Alright,
go for
well.
singles. Airshock's going for the
Ooh.
double.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh, broke off. At least he got the one.
Neither going for Boston Burn.
It's a pretty cool strat to see, but you know, when a race is this close, you can't blame them.
One day I will see it. One day.
Just
It
go
is
for it
faster
yourself.
by a second, right? If you do it well.
I mean, it depends. If done like super optimally, it can probably save like a second. It's one of those high risk, low reward situations, though. Alright, pretty good armory room from Radio. Let's see where this Boo is. Hopefully he's right side. Okay, that was interesting.
Huh. Oh.
All that for a bomb.
You hate to see it.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Okay, he's right there. I was about to say, if he switched to right side, that's so bad. Yeah, it looks like Airshock caught up here, but you gotta keep in mind, he's also down a Boo.
Right.
Oh
Oh
my
my-
god. You can't make that up.
You hate to see it. Oh no.
Please go down. Why would he?
You really can't make this stuff up.
You can't make this stuff up. Man. That
Wow.
sucks.
Well, now there's a really big time difference.
Well, yeah, and he gets Van Gore-Tex on top of that.
This game's RNG is amazing. Amazing. You just love to see it. I'll give you a slap in the face and then I'll turn around and give you another one. It's really fun.
Yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Oh. Radio has a very sizable lead now. Not sure if Airshock was gonna mirror warp, but he was kind of forced to save and quit, especially after the Boo going into Toy Soldiers, so now this Boo's gonna have 100 health again.
He's got it this time though.
Boo double cackling. We'll see how he plays this. Okay.
Oh, he gets it.
Just barely. Alright, so now Radio's gonna go to Van Gore. And then off to King Boo.
Grabbing the fire before going to Van Gore. Very important. Very important part. don't
And why
forget
is that
fire.
important?
You know, I'll just have to show you. That's later on the run. It'll be very important to us.
I'm excited to see.
Oh my lord.
Ooh.
Oh.
Airshock losing Weston at 9.
He's hard to suck up, from the floor being so slippery to him having a very interesting pull.
Yeah, he's got a pretty strong pull, and of course, ice physics are a thing, so it's just equals a bad time. See if he can pull out this one cycle. Not sure if he double cackled there at the start. Couldn't tell. No, he did not. Very nice. So Airshock's gonna save and quit, and Radio is in the middle of his Van Gore fight, missing the purple puncher triple, but pretty good recovery. I hate this triple right here.
Oh, that's really good. Now see, the fire really comes in handy right here when you have to burn these ceiling surprises. And you want to burn them because if you don't, they start spawning everywhere else and bombing you, literally. It's not the funnest thing in the world.
Yeah, you found that out the hard way, didn't you?
I did.
Hmm.
Multiple times, actually. You live and you learn.
That you do. Ooh.
Oh
Boost switching
my.
on him. Alright, let's see how Airshock's Van Gore fight goes. Very nice 2-cycle. So, all Radio has to do now is beat King Boo, and he's done.
Airshock getting grabbed. He got the double though.
It's like Radio can get a high 58 here. It's about a minute off his PB. Looks like a 58 with no insta shot or 1-cycle.
You think he'll go for insta shots?
I don't know. I mean, there's really no benefit to.
Right. It'd just be cool to see.
Yeah. When going for insta shots, there's always the risk that you could shoot the ball too early, and that soft locks the fight because Bowser's holding one of the spike balls in his hands, and if that happens, he'll never throw the ball, and that just soft locks the fight.
That would be very unfortunate.
It would be.
Now, you said this is the King Boo fight, but I don't see King Boo anywhere. Would you like to explain that, HD?
Well, you're gonna shoot some spike balls at Bowser's head here, and King Boo will pop out. I know.
Spoilers.
I'm sorry. And there he is. It's 500 HP. And he did not go for insta-shot, so he's just going to take the easy route. Can't say I blame him.
It's just not worth the risk.
Yeah, this should 2-cycle. There it is. 58-57.
GG for him.
Yep, good run by Radio. And it looks like Airshock's going to finish with high 1 hour. Not sure if Radio's been given an invite to the server, but if he has, he's welcome to come on in for an interview.
Do you know if he has the invite link?
I'm not sure. He can let me know if he doesn't.
He said he will not be interviewing this time.
Hey, no problem, Radio. Congrats on your win, man.
GG's.
Airshock getting him down to 260. It's going to be a little harder to get the 2-cycle with that, but it is manageable. So we'll see if he goes for it or not.
Oh, he does not. He's gonna go for the 3-cycle. Understandable.
All right, so it looks like he's going to be finishing him up here. And 101.10. GG's.
GG's.
Now will Airshock be coming in?
Oh, he will.
Airshock will come in. All right. Let's see. Guess I will send him a message with the invite link. Here we go. Yo, what's going on, bro?
Hello.
That's the best way I can describe that. So, I was happy with my run. I was happy with my run until the armory.
Yeah, you kept that really close, actually. I mean, for being pretty rusty and going for older strats, you kept that really close up till that point. I really gotta hand it to you.
So it all went downhill in cellar, and that boo, so it started double cackling. I said, if this thing is going to keep double cackling, it's going to leave regardless. So I let go of it to let it get to a different position, and I forgot how fast it is, and it escaped immediately.
Oh.
And then armory, I have no idea what the game said. It said, hey, you still have 5 more HP left. I'm gonna head out now.
Yep, then he dipped at what? One? It's the
Mhm.
1
biggest,
HP. I was
biggest
chasing
slap in the
him.
face.
Had he gone back to the armory, that would have been fine. But then when he went over to the soldier room, I was like, this is the worst. All like my main accomplishment for this run was to not be humiliated, and I failed.
Oh, don't say that.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, up till that point, it was really anybody's game.
Right.
So,
You guys were really close to
like
entire
I
game.
knew it was Radio's game from the beginning. I just didn't want to lose by this much. That's all.
hey, well, it is
But
what it
like,
is.
my anger got the best of me in Van
Yeah.
Gore, and I messed up that grabber triple.
Yeah,
And Weston.
we all have pretty bad runs every once in a while. Have you been playing recently besides your tournament matches?
I've been playing, like, I've done maybe about 6 or 7 completed runs since I've come back.
Gotcha.
So this is honestly, as stupid as this is my PB since I've come back.
Oh wow. I
Right.
mean, hey.
I mean, your actual PB's 3 years old, so
Yeah, like, last time I did a PB in Luigi's Mansion was max percent, and at the time that was world record.
yep, I do remember that. Max percent king.
Not anymore.
Hey man, you could contest for it.
I tried. Scozzy's too good at this game. He's too good.
I think he's on hiatus at the moment, so
Ooh, a chance.
there is a chance.
But yeah, GG on that Radio. Good luck against, is it Jared's Giant next week?
Ah,
Oh,
let me pull
Lando.
up the bracket. Lando.
Yeah, good luck with Lando. You guys have pretty close PBs.
Yeah, that will be a good game. And to my knowledge, there are no matches scheduled at the moment for the remainder of the week, but I expect that to change very shortly. Should be at least 3 more matches this week. So,
Yeah. Well, that's the end of Airshock in this tournament.
well, you had a good run.
I barely got out of the first round in the regular bracket. 1 second winning.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, you were facing Joven.
Oh no, I meant before that.
Oh, Chill Wizard.
Yeah, I beat him by 1 second.
Oh my god. Well, 16th and 17th seed. I mean, we expected a close match there.
We were both of the like very close, deep, like rusty people.
Yeah. Well, I guess on that note, we will end it off here. Stay tuned for more matches this week. We have Afro Man versus Electric Miles, Bliss versus Dev Games or GC. They actually haven't done their losers round 3 match.
Oh,
And
forfeit.
and yeah, you can have their spot.
Woo! Second chance, third chance.
And then we got Red Mountain versus Pablo. So yeah, we got some pretty
Exciting.
good ones.
Let me
Yeah.
guess. Yep. Not surprised to see you and Joven at the top of the regular bracket.
Hey man, that's gonna be a good match. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait.
I'm very interested to see that one.
Yeah, I guess we'll do it in like a week or 2. Really not in a rush to get that one done since we're the only ones in winners at this point, and we could honestly do it whenever we wanted to.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, I guess we'll wrap it up here. GG's once again.
GG's.
It was
All right,
a pleasure
GG.
commentating.
Yeah, thank you very much for commentating our race. I enjoyed listening to. It's like, oh, going for the old school, and I'm like, there's a new strat.
Well, all right. I guess we'll end this episode. So, thanks for watching, everyone.
See you later, everyone.
Bye bye.
Peace.